my presentations interactive, okay? So, again, I'm gonna be asking for feedback from you guys. Now, I'm a big sports fan. You know, I'm originally from Louisiana. So, being from Louisiana, who do you think is probably my favorite football team?
Saints.
I do like LSU, you're right. But the Saints, love the Saints. Die-hard Saints fan, through thick and thin. Now, who's the Saints' best player? Drew Brees, okay? He's their most well-known player, okay? Now, what does Drew Brees usually do with his team before they start a game? Besides warming up? They get hyped up, okay? Well, guess what? You know, we're going to get hyped up, all right? Just like Drew Brees has a chant, you know, he usually has the Saints come out, and every time, if you're watching the pregame, they usually show him with the Saints. You know, he's getting them fired up. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I created a chant for us to do, okay? Because I'm sure some of y'all are on the basketball team, football team, cheer team, or whatever else, or even ROTC. Before you go out, you usually have like something that you do. You probably say a motto, a chant, or whatever, okay? So I have a chant for us to do, okay? So everybody on your feet. All right, and I'm going to lead the chant, okay? Because part of being successful is getting in the right frame of mind. So we got to positively affirm what we want, okay? So I'm going to lead the chant. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I can be great. I have what it takes. If I do my best, I'll be a success. That's what's up, guys. That is what's up. Because you guys have it in you. Okay, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. I can be great. I have what it takes. If I do my best, I'll be a success. All right, good job, guys. Good job. Have a seat. All right? Because again, we got to positively affirm what we want. Okay? We want to be successful. We don't want to be failures. Okay? So we have to think that way every day. And maybe you don't truly internalize it, but this is the start of it, right here, okay? You got to positively affirm what you want. All right, so I know a lot of times during presentations, we got people that are shy, and a lot of times they don't want to ask questions. They don't want to, you know, bring attention to themselves. So I've set up on my social media pages an opportunity for you to maybe make comments, to ask questions that maybe you don't want to ask in front of the group. If you go to Roger Speaks, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you will see something that says current situation. Okay, and you'll see, I think you'll see a picture of this emblem right there. Okay, so if you want to comment or if you have a question, you can go to that. BTW can also follow me, okay? Nothing wrong with that. And I'll follow you back too once I get home and go through everything, okay? But yeah, you can go to that, okay? I also have a book if you're interested. It's on Amazon. I should have brought some copies. I meant to bring some, but, you know, cat's out the bag. I'm not perfect. I forgot something, okay? So, anyhow, all right, but again, you can follow me on social media. Roger Speaks, just like it is up there. If you have a question, comment. If you're going to put a comment, though, it has to be positive. It can't be negative, okay? That's not cool if you put something negative. All right. So, first thing I want to do is I'm going to come around. Let me see. I'm going to pick on somebody. Let me see. I'm going to ask this young man right here. I got a really, really tough question for you. Come on, stand up. All right. How many seconds are in 1 minute?
60.
60. All right, thank you. Okay. Man, this guy is brilliant. Okay. What's your name, by the way? Alan. All right, appreciate you being brave, Alan. Okay. All right, so how many minutes are, how many minutes are in 1 hour?
60.
60, okay. This guy is outstanding, okay. You got potential. All right, and then how many hours in 1 day? 24. All right, man, I appreciate your participation. I got something for you, by the way, for doing that. Okay, let me grab it. All right, it is Halloween, so got you some candy. All right. All right. Okay. So, the reason I asked him to share that information with us is because, you know what? Time. Let's say you were living in Australia. Would you still have 60 seconds in a minute? Yeah, of course. Okay. Would you still have 24 hours in a day? Yes, you would. Okay. Very important that we understand that. Okay. Because whatever you're going to do, it starts with you guys. Okay. We all got the same amount of time. You know, I got 24 hours in a day, you got 24 hours in a day. No matter how old you are, no matter what your gender is, no matter what your color, your ethnicity, we all got 24 hours in a day, okay? What's going to make you different is what you do with that time, okay? But it all starts with you. It doesn't start with anyone else, okay? First thing you got to do is you have to decide that you want to be successful, okay? That's the first choice you have to make. Success begins in your mind. Nowhere else, okay? Your mom can't make you be successful. Your dad can't make you be successful. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Success begins with you. You have to make a choice, okay? What do you think comes after that? After you make that choice, what do you think you need to do? Anybody? Act on it, okay, that's part of it, but even before you act on it, you probably need to come up with an idea of how you're going to attain it, okay? How are you going to attain the success you want? And the reason I focus on success is because a lot of times, you know, we've been conditioned to say, well, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do? We focus so much on the what. And I think it's more important, especially as young people, that you all focus on the idea that, hey, I want to live a certain lifestyle. You know, there's certain things I want in life. Okay, because, there we go. Because the thing is that what you're going to do, if we're honest, that can change pretty easily. I mean, I think about myself. You know, one of the things, back in the day, you know, they always ask, like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? And honestly, you know, I always kind of threw out there, well, hey, maybe I want to be a lawyer, or I want to do this. But I didn't even know what I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to go to college because that was something that my mom instilled in me. You know, that was something that she really, really emphasized. And honestly, it looked like going to college was pretty cool, okay? But honestly, I did not know what I wanted to do. But I knew I wanted to go to college and I wanted to have a successful lifestyle, okay? And so the what will change. How you're going to attain the lifestyle that you want, a lot of times that will change, and that is okay. Okay, because the thing is, at 18, 17, 18, a lot of times you don't know a lot of things. You may think you know a lot of stuff, but when you start getting out there, that can change. But if you have an idea of what type of lifestyle you want to lead, then a lot of times you're going to do things to support that. And of course, those things that you're going to do to support it obviously need to be ethical, they need to be legal, okay? Because you try to take shortcuts to get what you want, a lot of times you get in trouble. You know, I don't know any 80-year-old, 90-year-old drug dealers or, you know, people that do fraudulent things and stuff. I don't know people that make it that far. You know, everybody I know that did all that unethical, illegal stuff, they got caught. And now they might be on the straight path, but, you know, they had to really suffer some consequences, okay? So, you know, the what or how, that can change, okay? But you still have to come up with an idea, okay? Just saying that you want to be successful, a lot of people think that just saying that they want it is good enough. That's not good enough. That's not going to take you anywhere. Just want. Everybody wants something. Everyone wants something. That is not going to make you different in and by itself, okay? You have to come up with a plan, and then, like somebody mentioned, then you have to take action, okay? But all those things have to do with you, okay? No one else, okay? The action you're going to have to take is going to have to do with you. You're going to have to do it. No one else can do it for you, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. You can have support systems, okay? People will support you. People will help you. And by all means, I encourage you to seek out those people, because the thing is, the crazy thing is, it's like when you decide to start taking action, you're going to start attracting people. When people see that you're willing to work hard, there's going to be people that are going to want to help you. Okay? They're going to be like, man, that guy Alan, man, he's working hard and stuff. He's going to school. He got a job. You know, he's trying to make ends meet. There's going to be some people that are going to be like, man, I respect that young man. And let me help him out. And the thing is, a lot of times you don't know where it's coming from. But when you put in the work, people will tend to try to help you out. I'm sure you guys see that in school. Okay, those teachers, I know, I've taught. If I see a student that's really working hard, even though they're struggling, I'm going to try to reach out to them to help them out. Okay? Now, if I got a kid that's being a slug in class that don't want to do anything and expect to pass, then, who's going to want to really reach out to try to help a kid like that? Okay? But a lot of times, I'm telling you guys, if you put in the work, that will attract people to try to help you out along the way. Okay? Because we all can't do this on our own. Okay? We got to have people that's going to work with us, that's going to support us. But at the end of the day, it all starts with you. Okay? You are the one that has to do the things that's going to put you in a position to succeed. Okay? Next thing is assembly required. What do I have up there? Toolbox, okay? We all have certain tools, okay? A lot of times it's so easy for us to get down on ourselves. I don't know about you, y'all might be well off, but I'm not, okay? I'm not a rich man. And so, even with my speaking business, okay, there's a lot of things that I wish I had, but I don't have. Let me tell you a real quick story, okay? I got my youngest daughter, okay, Christmas time. It rolled around about 2 years ago, okay? And, man, I don't know if any of your parents go through the same thing, but sometimes, I know Christmas is supposed to be a holiday, but for me, it's always like another work day, because I got to put together toys and equipment and all kind of other stuff. Trampoline one year, it's like, it's just a headache, okay? So one year, though, I was putting together a desk for my youngest daughter, okay? We bought her a little cute, girly desk to put in her room, and I was just like, man, and this had put together furniture and that stuff. It seemed like you need an engineering degree. You got any engineering people in here? Yeah, I might need you to come by December 25th. I might need you. But yeah, man, I had to put together a desk. And actually, it was pretty easy to put together, surprisingly. Okay, the instructions were easy to follow, and everything was going good. It came time to attach the desk to the wall, because the desk actually hung on the wall. And it said that I needed a certain drill bit. And I'm like, man, I don't have that. I'm like, why? And so it was Christmas. And so do you think anything's open on Christmas? No, that's like the one day of the year nowadays that nothing is open except maybe the gas station and Walgreens, CVS. Well, of course, they're not going to have that. All right, so playing around with my little tools and stuff, and I'm just trying to think of alternatives, and I'm like, man, that's not going to work. And I had a drill bit, and I just, after about an hour or so playing around, I'm like, screw it. Let me try this one. Don't you know that drill bit worked perfectly? It worked perfectly for what I needed it to do. I was able to attach it. Daughter was happy. Everybody was happy. I had the rest of the day to myself. I'm like, it's all good. But the lesson I learned in that is that a lot of times we're always looking for the perfect tools, okay? For example, we might need more money. You might say, man, I come from a poor family. I don't have money. Man, I wish I had this. I wish I had a car. But guys, to start on your path, you probably have enough to do what you need to do. You have access to technology. You can find the information that you need. You know, back in the day and stuff, we didn't have the internet and stuff, man. The information you have at your hands right now on your phone is incredible. You know, back in the day, when we needed information, where do you think we had to go? A library. Do libraries open 24/7? No. They're not open on weekends. You know, they close at a certain time. Nowadays, on those little smartphones y'all have, you just got information 24/7. No matter what your gender is. No matter what your color is. You know, you can't say, well, oh man, the people on the rich side of town, they got a different internet than I do. No, they don't. They got the same information that you have. Okay? Your parents may be poor. But if you got access to the internet, you got the same internet information that somebody on the rich side of town has. Okay? And so take advantage of that. You can fill out school applications. You can do all kind of things, job applications. All kind of things just from the tip of your fingers. You have resources to get you started. Now, are those resources going to carry you the whole way? Probably not. But you can get started, and then you find out one thing connects to the other. Okay, you get started, you learn something, and I've experienced it even in my speaking business. I've had to do a lot of trial and error. I've had to research. You know, there's people that sells programs or classes. Like, oh, you know, I can help you be a speaker and get you business for like $2,000, $3,000. I'm like, if I had $3,000, I'm sure I ain't giving it to you. You know, I think I would know what to do with $3,000. I can research online how to get more business as a speaker, and if I had $3,000, then I would use it using my own knowledge. Okay? But that's the thing, that all that information is there. That information is there for you guys. Please do not sit there and be helpless and say, well, hey, you know, I don't have money to do this. You know, yeah, that's a legitimate excuse. It is a legitimate excuse, but it's not legitimate it's not an excuse to say that you can't go look up information to maybe help you find resources to get more money, to do what you want to do, to get that job, that part-time job that can maybe put you in a better position to go to the next level. Okay, it's a process. Okay, step by step. Just doesn't happen overnight. Sure, we love to be like some people and say, well, hey, you know, I inherited $1 million to get me started. You know, it doesn't work like that for all of us. We have to kind of build from the bottom, okay?